Use Triumph CQCQDX. 350, we're coming in loud and proud. The Sam Powell, 350, you're going to stop me copy. 81, Sam Powell.
Alright, Shane here, Gemini Garage, and as promised, I'm going to give a little bit of a menu tutorial here on the old AnyTone AT-6666PRO. So, with that, I already went over some of the basic functions, but I'll hit them again. Again, this is your power and your volume knob here. Just one knob, no inner or outer on this one. Right here you've got your 6-pin AnyTone microphone jack there. Up here you've got your power, your RF power adjustment, which is the outside knob, and then the inside knob is your RF gain. And when you turn your power adjustment, you can see here on the menu it'll show you some numbers, and when you turn the RF gain, same thing. And then over here you've got your clarifier on the inside here, and then your squelch on the outside, and it'll tell you if it's off and give you some numbers on that as well. Then over here on the other side here you've got your channel selector knob, and it also doubles as a partial menu. And when I say partial menu, you can get to some of your menu items through here and some through long pressing this. To long press this here, this will put you into your high cut. It'll turn off and on your noise blanker A&L. It'll turn your echo off and on, 10 kz, your Roger beeps off, DTMF, not sure what that is. BOT, EOT, call. And it was on that, so whatever that is. And then if you come up here and long press, now you've got your color. But before I get into that real quick, I'm going to let it time out again. So we got all these knobs over here, and then we got your channel selector, and then your menu knob here. And then for the buttons, you've got your memory, and then a noise blanker A&L. You've got a TSQ, and then high cut. You've got NRC, which is noise reduction circuitry, like on the President, or split. This one here is emergency, echo, or a key lock. This one up here is a scan button or a dual watch button. This one right here is a band button or a shortcut to your color. This one here is the mode button, like AM, FM, sideband, or it's also the dim button. And then this one here is your function button, which if you short press these, you get the second function of all these buttons here. And then if you long press it, it's down here. And if you long press it, that takes you into some other menu options. So here we've got color. I don't know how many colors we've got: green, red, yellow, purple, cyan, off, white, blue, green. And the you can change the color of the transmit to whatever color you want. So your receive can be one color here, like your transmit color. Mine's on red, so if you key up, it's red. And then that's your dual watch set. You can go in here and set the channels for your dual watch. This here, you can go in and set what you want your emergency channels to be. Again, when it times out, whoops, wrong button. This is the one I wanted to long press. Okay, that does your emergency channels. And again, if you want to go into any of these, whoops, timed out again. Again, if you want to go into any of these, you just press this one here, and then use your channel selector to go through the options. Okay, emergency channel selections. You get 2 different emergency channels. That's your transmit rep. That's your auto squelch. That's your voice operated transmit. That's your voice operated transmit low. I think that's the time there. That's a speaker. And then you've got RXNR. Oh, that's receive noise reduction, transmit noise reduction. That's part of these NRC settings here. If you go in there, you can change whatever setting it is. The lowest setting is 1. The highest setting is 5. You can change that for transmit and receive. And then when you turn that on, when you turn that noise reduction circuit on, that enables whatever you've got going on in there for your noise reduction circuit settings. I know that sounds kind of confusing, but the manual explains it pretty well. But it's all part of the noise reduction circuitry. You can basically kind of add a filter on receive or one on transmit, and then you can adjust the level of those. So again, that's what that stuff is there. FM deviation. That's for FM. I'm not sure exactly what your adjustment's supposed to be on that, but that's what it was set at. T1, not sure what that is. CW beep, CW frequency. This is all for CW because this radio does CW. CW receive, CW, not sure what that is. CW shift. Auto gain control set. This also has an auto gain control feature on it. PF key. You can set this key on the microphone here to serve certain functions. And then again, this is your dim, I believe. Or wait a minute. Okay, I got a little lost here. So I'm just going to let it time out. Okay, I'm not sure what the DTMF is. Reset, that's to reset all your settings in the radio. And that's your version right there. Then we go into the key beep. Of course, you can turn that on, off, or turn it up. I know you want it on number 5, right? Let's turn it off since you've been listening to it for 5 minutes now. Key beep indicator. This tells you when you key up, do you want your timeout timer to come on? Do you want your SWR to come on? Or do you want it to show voltage? I leave it on SWR. Steps. This is how many steps you want your clarifier to go at a time. Mic gain here. It comes, I think, at 38. It goes up to 45 is maxed out. And mic type, of course, that's electret or dynamic, and it comes with an electret. AM noise protection circuit, I believe that's what that is. Yeah, you can have that off or on. Volume path. You can either have your volume knob operate the volume here, or you can have it operate whatever you plug into the external speaker back there. So that's kind of cool. That's volume path. Nog set. That's your talkback volume there. Oh wait, let me. You got to remember, you can get into the one menu from pushing this, and then another one from doing this, and sometimes I accidentally push this one when I should be long pressing this one. So that right there. Let's see. What I had it on, I can't remember. All right. And that's your echo level. That's your echo length, echo time, timeout timer, transmit SWR, on. I think we already went through that. Kind of DC set, on. Scan type, squelch. You can either have it timed where it just goes to each channel, or it only, if it gets a squelch, then it breaks the squelch, then it tunes into it. Not sure what that means. Whoops. Timed out. Class set. Not sure what that is. That's frequency. Oh, that's clarifier set, clarifier frequency, and then that's into our dimmer there. So that's pretty much it for some of the basic functions. Like I said, this thing's got an excellent manual on it. Some of these things, if you get in there and look, on the back you've got your antenna jack, your external speaker jack, and you've got a data port jack for a cable, for a programming cable, and then your power cable. So, anyways, that's about it. I hope that was helpful. Again, it's not a full tutorial on everything that this radio can do, but just kind of a little quickie just to get you in there to kind of, you know, teach you how to operate the menus. Again, you can long press this one, and that'll put you into 5 or 6 settings there, and then you can long press this one here, and let's see, what number is that even? 17. '42 settings. So you got 42 menu settings on the one, and about 5 on the other one. So anyways, and also your clarifier, you're not going to see it do anything until you're in like a sideband. See, now you can see your clarifier moving now that I put it, once it's in sideband. All right. Okay, there you go. So the next video is going to be a comparison between this and the President Washington. So stick with me and stay tuned for that one. Shane, Gemini Garage.